everyone. It is Saturday at 11 p.m. I am in my pajamas. I have procrastinated. The goal was to film a video today. Oh, but I got my hair done today, and this is 1,000 times blonder than I wanted to be. So I'm just like emotionally dealing with that end of things. My hair is a mess. I just ran through the city. I was like settling in for the night with my new hair. Worked out really hard today. It was fantastic. Was about to like film videos. I have an audition to do. I have all kinds of things I needed to do today. And then I got a text saying, if you can come to my show, you can be on it. And it was an in-person show at a New York comedy club, one of the comedy clubs. And like, yeah, I ran there because you don't get a lot of opportunities to perform in person these days. And it felt so good. And I'll post some clips, maybe the next week or two, short clips, because I can't post them all. But it was also a dirty show. Wah, wah. But maybe I'll post some like riffing I did with the audience. But I decided to hang out with you all and do like a top 5 things you maybe didn't know about me. I know that a lot of new followers are here, and so I wanted to give you some fun facts. I wrote them down. Okay, here is the first one. For the past 6 years, I have been on a health journey. I've lost like a lot of weight, but that's not the point of this. The point was never about weight loss. The point was about feeling strong and healthy. So that was the goal the whole time. And to do it, a lot of people have asked how I do it, and I'll maybe do a whole video on this. But the biggest thing I did was I hired a personal trainer. I got insurance to cover a dietitian and a good therapist. Because going on a journey from being really unhealthy to healthy takes a team. And there are absolutely people who can do it on your own or on their own. Y'all are stronger than me. I needed help. There's no shame in saying that. So I pulled in some supports. And at first I was really just focused on like the mindset of fueling my body, listening to my body. I practice intuitive eating. So I eat what I want when I want, and I eat when I'm hungry, stop when I'm full, listen to my body, which means if I want a donut, I'm gonna eat a donut. And it's been really freeing and great. And I've learned to trust my body and listen to it. So last night, I really, really, really wanted salmon and veggies for dinner. And my friends all wanted like burgers and fries. And so I was like, yeah, we can go there and then I'll grab something else on the way home. Like, it's fine. And it wasn't because I thought a burger and fries was unhealthy. It was because I just really wanted salmon and veggies. And on the flip side tonight, I really wanted chicken wings. So I ate chicken wings. So it's really just about listening to your body, which I love. Do you hear out my window right now? Welcome to New York. And I think you can know I've lost a lot of weight, but again, the goal was to feel really healthy, and I do. Today I ran, I think it was 80 or 85 flights of stairs at the gym, and then I did rowing on the machine, not in real life. Do you hear that motorcycle? I was concerned that it would sound like I was farting on this channel from that noise. I hope y'all can tell the difference. What was I talking about, do you think? Killing it at 11 p.m. right now. I might have to like play this back and figure out what the hell I was talking about. That was it. I worked out really, really hard today. And I'm going to be honest, the first few years that I was hitting the gym, I hated it. I hated every minute of it. I did it because I had a goal. And I realized, at this point, I love it. I crave my time at the gym. It is my own time. Nobody bothers me. I don't check texts or emails or my phone. I just enjoy what I'm capable of and what my body can do. And I love feeling it. And I love being sore after the gym. And I love when I have 3 trainers now. I alternate. And I love when they kick my ass at the gym. It's so good. But it took me a long time to get to that point. I think I'm really proud of my health journey. So that's the first thing that you maybe don't know about me. The second thing you maybe don't know about me, a lot of you know I'm a stand-up comedian. Pamela Comedy is my name on everything. But a lot of times people will comment on things and be like, not funny. You're not funny. Well, yeah, there's times I'm not trying to be funny. The other thing about me, on the second fact, is that I'm a comedian and I'm also a disability advocate. And I'm both of those things equally. I travel with a one-woman show where it's a lot of comedy and some storytelling, and I talk about like loving and embracing the heck out of what makes you you. I do this at high schools, middle schools, colleges, corporate events, community events, big events, and kind of everything in between. So on videos when I'm not always trying to be funny. Sometimes I'm just trying to be me. Also, don't say that to a comedian in a video. Well, that's if I'm doing stand-up, fine. But also maybe just don't be mean. I think I've gone my entire life without saying something hurtful on the internet. And I think you can too. So when I see something that I don't like, or something that I just I just keep scrolling. I have faith that we can all do that. I really believe that one day there won't be trolls. As being a comedian and a disability advocate, I would say I'm both of those things equally. I'm going to adjust this. I would say I'm both of those things equally. I think if I were just a stand-up comedian, I would feel a part of me really lacking. And if I were just a disability inclusion advocate, I would feel like I was censoring myself. So I feel like I found the two things I love and I combine them often. But I also, sometimes I'm just one or the other. Sometimes, tonight, I just did dirty comedy in New York City. There wasn't a goal except to make people laugh. But tomorrow, I'm doing a 1-hour show where I combine comedy and storytelling to talk about loving your differences. We can be more than one thing, people. Third thing about me that you maybe didn't know is that I have a lot of degrees. So when I was a kid, my Tourette's was so severe that people thought I wouldn't finish high school. And I'm not knocking people that haven't finished high school, but they were basing that on a neurological movement disorder and not actually what my brain was capable of doing. And I thought I was a bad learner. I thought I wasn't capable of learning. And then I found out, no, my brain just learns differently. Some people learn staring at a chalkboard and I learn upside down, backwards, and sideways. And once I figured out kind of how to crack the code on the way that my brain learns, it unlocked everything. Yes, technically I have a learning disability, but that really truly means I learn differently. And it was just a matter of cracking the code on how my brain learns. Once I figured it out, I have a bachelor's degrees. I have two. I have one in psychology and one in youth outreach through the performing arts, which is a degree that I made up and then talked my university into letting me earn. And then I have a master's in child advocacy and public policy. All of my work was in using creativity as a way to teach self-advocacy tools. And then my postmaster's was in executive coaching, leadership in the digital age, and I focused on mental health and disability inclusion. So to anyone who's told that you have a learning disability, that just means you learn differently and you need to unlock the way that your brain learns. I had so much fun in educational settings, figuring out how to learn the material. So I was in psych stats in undergrad, and I would make songs for everything we had to remember. I had beats, I had songs, I had a whole song called Statistics, We Are in a Fight. And I ended up hosting study sessions and teaching the songs to other people because the songs contained the answers. And we'd be in an exam and you'd hear people tapping out the beat to the song because if you knew the song, you had the answers. And turns out that was really beneficial for a lot of people, not just me. So unlock your brain. Was that 4? Oh no, here's 4. I was a professional actress when I was a kid. I'm still working to get back into acting. I think for a long time I thought Tourette's would take me out of the theater game. And I realized maybe not. I got to do a cool event with a TV network recently, and I think we're starting to see more people lean in to yeah, you can cast me as a character, but my character's gonna be 4'6" and have Tourette syndrome. So I'd like to see more people just do inclusive casting where it doesn't have to say that a character's 4'6" and has Tourette's to just have that character have those things. You know what I mean? I can play a loud, abrasive aunt or something like that who is a little bit twitchy. Doesn't take me out of the game. But yeah, when I was a kid, what was I gonna say, do you think? When I was a kid, I did a bunch of professional theater in my hometown, and I loved it. And I did a bunch of college, but I played all of the weird parts, which I love. I'd happily do that again. So I'm slowly getting back into some on-camera work and some acting. And the next thing, this is 5, and I'm going to read what I wrote. I'm working really hard to lean into rejection and failure because that's when I think I learn the most about myself. And it also means I'm putting myself out there and trying new things. So that's been a goal of mine recently. I wrote an article recently that got a lot of online hate. It also got a lot of online love and a lot of people messaging me and being oh my God, thank you. It was about accessibility at the gym. But But a lot of people were like, shut up. The world isn't made for you. Like, stop complaining. Someone was like, get off of your high horse. And I was like, oh my God, really cute. You think I could get on a high horse? Okay, thank you. But a lot of the mean comments hurt my feelings. And so I've been working to not allow that to happen. I didn't want to really pursue this industry until I knew that hateful comments wouldn't hurt me. And for the most part, they don't. But every now and again, one does. Every now and again, one gets me. And I'm working to remember that even the mean comments boost the algorithm. Even the mean comments get more views. So in the end, even mean comments are helpful for my career. But sometimes they burn. And it's hard for me to put myself in someone's shoes of someone who says really mean things on the internet, because I just won't ever do that. I might stick up for someone. I've had times where I've been like, wow, that was really mean. That was like really hurtful. Maybe think twice before saying something like that. But I have not gotten online and been like, you're ugly. You're bad at your job. Just keep scrolling. So anyway, I've been working really hard to embrace failure and rejection, because when I'm failing and getting rejected, it's because I'm putting myself out there. I'm trying new things. And in this industry, that is absolutely necessary to make any progress. You gotta fail to get where you're going. Bonus item. So we'll do a number 6, but this is probably something most of you know. And it's short and sweet. I want to pet your dog. That's it. I want to pet your dog. If you know me, you know I want to pet your dog. And if you'll let me, I'll spoon with your dog. And also, there's a great chance I will say hello to your dog if it smiles at me, because dogs aren't wearing masks right now. So if your dog smiles at me, I will stop it. I will say hello. I will introduce myself to your dog. Is that weird? Yeah, I don't care. But something tells me I'm not the only one. Who else who's watching says hello to every dog you pass? Anyone? Okay, well, with that, if you're new here, thank you. My goal is to create a space where we celebrate the hell out of our differences, and I want a lot of bullies in the comments. I mean, be mean to me. That's fine. I'll judge you, but go for it. But don't be mean to anyone else in the comments. I will block you for that. But don't be mean to anyone else in the comments. This is a place where whoever you are is welcomed. I mean that. Whoever you are is welcomed. You do you. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you're all having an incredible weekend. Bye.